A very good morning, madam. Today I will start the presentation for my topic, which is Malaysia's economic transition from agriculture to industry. Before that, let me introduce my group mates, Harini Sundaraj, San Juming, and me myself, Lisharani. Now, let me begin with introduction first before we go more deep. So, based on my group finding, Malaysia has experienced a significant transformation in economic structure, shifting from an economy largely based on agriculture to one driven by industry and manufacturing activities. This transition, which began after the country gained independence in 1957, has been key to Malaysia's growth and development. The move away from agriculture allowed Malaysia to diversify its economy, reduce its dependence on commodity exports, and integrate into global manufacturing networks. This shift not only support economic progress but also laid the foundation for Malaysia's continued focus on sustainability and innovation in the modern era. Next, in this slide, we will look our group objective and scope for the finding of overall report. First, examine the historical and economic context that facilitated the transition, including government policies and foreign direct investment (FDI) strategies. Next, we will analyze the role of major industries such as electronics and petroleum in shaping Malaysia's industry landscape. It's about how far the industry bring changes to Malaysian economy. Last but not least, investigate the current economic dynamics, including private investment trend and challenge related to technological capabilities and workforce development.
And now I will be presenting about the background where Malaysia's economic transformation and Malaysia's economic evolution reflects a shift from an agriculture-dependent economy to one driven by industrialization and services. In the year of 1970s, agriculture, particularly rubber and tin, contributed over 30% to GDP and employed most of the population. Recognizing the limitations of primary commodities, Malaysia diversified its economy through policies like the New Economy Policy (NEP) in 1971, which incentivized manufacturing and attracted foreign direct investment, which is known as FDI. And then by the year of 1980s, manufacturing surpassed agriculture in GDP contribution, driven by electronics and petroleum industries. Urban hubs like Penang and the Klang Valley become industrial centers, while rural areas faced slower growth. However, opportunities in renewable energy, biotechnology, and regional integration through ASEAN offer pathways for sustainable growth. Malaysia's transformation showcases its strategic adaptation to global economic trends, positioning it as a competitive middle-income economy. And then, this is my literature review. The first point is role of government policies. So for Russia 1995, industrial policies like free trade zones, which is known as FTZs, and FDI incentives boosted Malaysia's electronics sector. Vision 2020 emphasized modernization and sustainable development. The second point is agriculture's contribution, where Jomo Kwame Sundaram 2004, agriculture exports rubber and tin provided surplus capital for infrastructure and industrialization. The third point is palm oil industry evolution, where during the year of 2007, growth of the palm oil sector supported rural development and export diversification, sustainable certifications programs, for instance, MSPO enhanced global reputation. The next point is electronic sector development, where World Bank, in the year of 2018, Malaysia's integration into global electronics value chains boosted innovation and economic transformation. And my last point is economic theories, where comparative advantage Ricardo focused on industries like rubber, tin, and palm oil, maximized export revenues. Then Lewis dual sector model, surplus labor transition from agriculture to manufacturing driving growth. And then global value chain theory, integration into global electronics and semiconductor market ensured competitiveness.
Okay, let's get started from problem identification. First one, key economic issue. Malaysia's economy is facing challenges due to a decline in its agricultural sector, which contributes significantly to GDP and employment, and its industrial dependence on electronic and petrol, which accounts for 40% of exports. These industries are heavily reliant on foreign direct investment and are vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Additionally, industrial activities have led to environmental degradation and income inequality between rural and urban populations. Another one is the scope of problem. The agricultural sector in Malaysia has declined from 30% to 7% in recent years, affecting rural communities. The manufacturing sector, which now contributes 23% to GDP, is dominated by electronics and petrol industries. Industrial hubs like Penang and Johor have experienced economic growth, while rural areas face challenges due to lack of infrastructure and investment. The electronic sector is vulnerable to supply chain disruptions and global demand chains. Manufacturing has grown from 19% in the 1980s to 23%, accounting for over 70% of Malaysia's export revenue. The Department of Statistics Malaysia and the World Bank provide data on Malaysia's GDP, employment statistic, export volume, FDI, semiconductor, market share, oil price, and the petrol share of export revenue. The data shows a shift from agriculture to industrial sectors, with manufacturing dominating. The Semiconductor Industry Association and the World Economic Forum provide insights into Malaysia's competitiveness in the electronic sector. Historical oil price trends are crucial for understanding global petrol price volatility and Malaysia's dependence on petrol exports. The study examines Malaysia's transition from agriculture to manufacturing, focusing on the electronics and the petrol sectors. A mixed method approach will be used to combine quantitative and qualitative analysis. Qualitative data will be used to analyze trends and sectoral shifts in Malaysia's GDP, while quantitative analysis will explore key industries, employment shifts, FDI inflows, and the regions relying on petrol refining and exports. The study will also examine the economic transaction, GDP contribution, employment shifts, and government policies effectiveness in the electronic and petrol sectors. The analysis shows that Malaysia's GDP contribution from agriculture decreased from 30% in 1970 to 6% in 2020, while manufacturing, particularly electronics and petrol, experienced significant growth. Rural employment was dominated by agriculture with 50% in 2020, while urban employment was concentrated in manufacturing and service. Electronics exports experienced exponential growth from 15 billion in 2000 to 80 billion in 2020, while petrol exports increased, peaking at 35 billion in 2015 before declining to 30 billion in 2020. The revenue of petrol exports was closely correlated with global oil price, with 35 billion when oil prices were at USD 80 per barrel in 2010. Impact on the economy. Malaysia's rise in manufacturing has boosted GDP, reduced reliance on agriculture, and boosted employment. However, rural areas remain low income, highlighting regional disparities. FDR in electronics manufacturing drives technological advancement and trade balance.
Next, we will see government policies. Malaysian economic transformation was significantly influenced by government policies and initiatives. The new economic policies aim to reduce poverty and address ethnic economic disparities, laying the groundwork for industrialization through various incentives. Building on this foundation, the Industry Master Plans (IMP) further shaped the nation's economic trajectory. IMP-1 prioritized the development of heavy industries such as steel, petrochemicals, and electronics, while IMP-2 shifted the focus towards export-driven manufacturing, particularly in electronic sectors. Additionally, Vision 2020 was introduced as a comprehensive blueprint to transform Malaysia into a high-income industrialization nation with a strong emphasis on sustainable development. These policies collectively propelled Malaysia's transition from an agriculture-based economy to an industry powerhouse. Hi madam, it's me Lisha again. Now I will present about the discussion from my group report based on my topics. Malaysia economic transformation can be compared to Thailand and Indonesia. Thailand shift from agriculture to industry, focus on electronics and automotive sectors, while Malaysia expand faster by attracting FDI, especially in electronics, supported by strong policies such as NEP and IMP. In contrast, Indonesia industrial growth was slowed by economic crisis and political instability. Challenge for Malaysia includes reliance on electronics and petroleum, exposure to global market fluctuation, environmental issues such as pollution, and skill mismatch in adapting to Industry 4.0. Additionally, competition from lower-cost economies like Vietnam pose pressure on its manufacturing sector. Opportunities lies to diversity into renewable energy, biotechnology, and advanced electronics. Investment in green technology can position Malaysia as a leader in sustainable practice, while ASEAN trade agreement provides potential for export growth. Lastly, looking forward, Malaysia must embrace automation and Industry 4.0 technologies such as AI and robotics. To ensure resilience, the country should focus on economy diversification, workforce education, and innovation in the high-tech industry. Sustainability and green technologies will be key to future competitiveness and industrial growth. That's all from me, madam. Thank you.
For conclusion, Malaysia has successfully shifted from an agriculture-based economy to a diversified one with sectors like electronics and petroleum, palm oil leading growth. However, challenges such as over-reliance on certain industries, environmental issues, and regional disparities remain. There are opportunities in high-value sectors like renewable energy and biotechnology to drive sustainable growth. Policies like the new economic policy and Vision 2020 have been crucial in this transition. Moving forward, diversifying exports, enhancing workforce skills, and improving regional connectivity will be the key to sustaining Malaysia's economic growth and competitiveness. Thank you.